Hi, welcome to This Week in Teton Village. I'm Lisa Watson, filling in for Deb Allen. Thanks so much for joining us. The holidays are over, things have finally quieted down at Jackson Hole Mountain Resort, and as you can see, it hasn't stopped snowing. So come out to the village and experience all that Teton Village has to offer this week. Last year we had 605 inches, and so far we're on track. We're actually ahead of last year's snowfall so far for this season. With all of this recent snowfall, it's more important than ever to be smart and aware when heading into the mountains. Here's Jamie Weeks from the Jackson Hole Mountain Resort Alpine Guide Program with more information.
Thank you, Lisa. You're right. With over 200 inches of snow here in the valley so far this season, this has become an extremely interesting season. With that said, there are some things that you should consider before you go out onto the hill to do some skiing. This year, whether you're skiing inbounds or out of bounds, some of the best things that you can carry are a transceiver, a shovel, a probe, and a backpack to carry it all in. The most important part that you could have is a good partner who also has this same gear. This is an avalanche transceiver. This transceiver will help you locate anyone underneath the snow or help you be located if you are the one. So your avalanche beacon is worn on your body underneath your first layer. It's sending out a transmission signal all day long while you're skiing. If you were to become trapped in the snow, somebody could easily find you. If you were to start the search, all you have to do is pull it out, push the button, flip it open, and it automatically starts searching for any signals. Once you come across the signal, you'll have a digital display and an audible beep that will bring you closer and closer into the person who is under the snow. Once you've found that person with your avalanche transceiver, the next piece of equipment you're going to need is your avalanche probe. This will pinpoint the location of that person underneath the snowpack. Your average probe is roughly 2 to 3 meters long, and they collapse like this to ride comfortably in your pack. Once you do have to use this, you're going to throw it out, snap it together, and lock it down tight. Once you've assembled your probe, you're going to go to the lowest point that you found with your transceiver, and you're going to start probing. Once you've located someone with your avalanche probe, the next piece of equipment you're going to need is your avalanche shovel. This is very easy to use. It collapses, it fits in your pack, and I highly recommend a metal shovel. Metal shovels are much more durable and they can move a lot more of your hard snow. You'll find all this gear in shops around the valley and in Jackson Hole Sports, but having this gear is merely the first step. Training and practice with this gear is essential before heading into the backcountry. If you're here on vacation and you don't want to invest in this very essential gear, a day of guiding with the Jackson Hole Mountain Resort will provide you with all this gear and the knowledge on how to use it. And a guide will show you around both inbounds and out of bounds at the ski resort, take you to some of our favorite stashes, and we will guide you through the terrain that Jackson Hole Mountain Resort is famous for.
All of this recent snow at Jackson Hole Mountain Resort has provided for some awesome inbound skiing. Here's Scott McGee with Mountain Sports School for some tips on how to get through this deep snow.
Thanks, Lisa. Yes, I couldn't agree more. This new snow is awesome as long as you're standing up. But every now and again, you do go over. And it's good to know what to do when that happens. So let me show you what you can do to help yourself get out of a fix. Uh-oh. Okay, when you're down in the snow, first you want to free up your hands. That might mean taking your pole straps off or releasing the straps from the poles. You also want to make sure you don't put any more snow on your face or that could block your airway. Sometimes it's useful to clear some snow away. Don't throw any equipment away. You might need it. First thing I need to do is get my skis downhill of me. There's a couple of ways to do this. The easiest is probably rolling. So instead of walking my skis around this way, I'm going to put my shoulder down and roll this way. Hey, look, I'm sitting up in the snow. If it's really deep and any time I push on my hand sinks, you can always put your poles to use as a big snowshoe. Make an X, put your hand in the middle, put your weight over it, get your weight back over your feet, and voila, you're ready for more skiing.
Thank you so much for joining me. This is my favorite time of the year, especially with the deep snow and the empty lift lines. It's a perfect time to come out to Jackson Hole Mountain Resort and enjoy all that we have to offer. Have a good week.